In celebration of Avatar The Way of Water coming out in theaters, I'm gonna review the first one that started it all. Taking place in the mid 22nd century, a group of humans landed on a planet called Pandora, full of colorful landscapes and the Navi tribe. But when the expansion suddenly threatens the lives of the tribe, it's up to the Navi, the Tiri, and Jake Sully to stop the humans. And like I said earlier, in celebration of Avatar The Way of Water coming out in theaters, I'm gonna review the first Avatar movie. No, not Avatar The Last Airbender, but James Cameron's Avatar. So yeah, please enjoy. I rewatched this movie on Disney Plus because I remember watching this movie for the first time during my summer break of this year, and guess what? I still think this movie is still amazing and spectacular, even if it's gonna be 13 years old soon, the US release. Now, let me tell you my reasons why James Cameron's Avatar is amazing. First off, I want to talk about the visual effects. The visual effects are super stunning. Even for a movie that's released in 2009, it still really holds up, which has to be one of the best things about the movie. Two, the whole entire story of this movie is creative and paced perfectly. Like when I was watching this movie while focusing the story, I did not feel a single thing of the runtime at all. Three, the soundtrack is beautiful, thanks to James Horner's iconic musical score. Though it's sad that he passed away in 2015. 4. The creature designs in the Pandora setting are really great, fierce, and breathtaking. My favorite characters from this movie are the Banshees because they are so cool, and I love how they nearly look like the Pandora equivalent to dragons. 5. Memorable and likable characters, especially Jake Sully and Neytiri. What makes both Jake Sully and Neytiri to be one of the best characters in this movie is because of the strong development and chemistry. You could tell it took the writers a lot of time to do that. 6. Pandora is a beautifully fantastic world for the Navi tribe. It's so beautiful that it even spawned a themed land for Disney's Animal Kingdom at the Walt Disney World Resort a few years later, located at Orlando, Florida. 7. Incredible acting, such as Sam Worthington as Jake Sully, Zoe Saldana as the Neytiri mentioned earlier, Sigourney Weaver as Dr. Grace, and the list goes on. 8. James Cameron did an excellent job directing this wonderful creative piece of art, which you can tell he's one of those legendary directors like Steven Spielberg and etc. 9. Mind blowing action scenes. That's all I can literally say because it's so crazy yet so spectacular. And 10. The best scene in this movie for me has got to be Jake's first flight. The reason why I thought Jake's first flight was the best scene in this whole entire movie for me is that it's a huge learning opportunity for Jake Sully's character, the cinematography, and the music that absolutely fits into the scene. Now, before I wrap up my review for this movie, do I have any criticisms for this movie? Well, guess what? I don't really feel like doing that for now because this movie is so amazing. It gets better the more I think about it and talk about it. So I'm just gonna let this review slide for sure. Overall, everyone, James Cameron's Avatar is amazing. The visuals, the story, the music, the characters, the action, and everything about Avatar is amazing. Without a doubt, this is the best thing that James Cameron has ever created, in my opinion. This is one of the best movies of 2009, next to Pixar's Up and Disney's Princess and the Frog. And it's also my favorite James Cameron movie of all time, and this movie is way ahead of its time. I'm gonna give James Cameron's Avatar a 9.9 out of 10. So yeah, this concludes my review on James Cameron's Avatar in celebration of Avatar: The Way of Water. I'm really excited to see what Avatar: The Way of Water has in store. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.